This is part 2 of my cube collection video. And yes, now this is part 2, and still my 3x3x5. I didn't really review too well at the end of the last video. But yeah, it's a good cube. It's really good. The layers are really smooth, and you can solve as 3x3 as well. So you can solve it as 3x3 as well, like that. So you don't have to do 180 degree moves, which is nice. Yeah, it's really good cube. It's the same size as 3x3 if I just get my Sentry. It's around the same size as 3x3. It might be a tiny bit bigger, but you can barely notice it in your hands. So yeah, it's around the same size. Next, I have a Dian Sheng Crazy 3x3x2. Dian Sheng. This is a really good puzzle. It's fun to solve. Yeah, every now and then, but I wouldn't solve it every single day. It's fairly easy to solve in my opinion, unless you get parity, which gets pretty annoying. But parity is also pretty easy to solve if you just know how. Yeah, it's a really good quality cube. It turns great. It turns really good, as you can see. I'm pretty sure I could just finger trick it like this. Yeah, I can go 180, almost 180 degrees. There we go. 180 almost. There, 180. It turns really good, but these layers are a bit. Yeah, they're probably just like regular Dian Sheng cube or Dian Sheng, however you want to pronounce it. Some pronounce it differently. Next, I have a Maru 3x3 octagon barrel. This is a good cube. I guess you could call it a speed cube if you would really like to speed cube this. It does corner cut actually. Surprisingly, I didn't think it would, but it corner cuts. Around. Let's move it closer to the camera. Around here, you could just corner cut pretty easily. So yeah, it's actually a pretty good speed cube. It just doesn't reverse cut at all. It reverse cuts a tiny bit, but you know, can't really put that into account. It's a smooth puzzle, pretty smooth. It's lubricated with silicone, like all my other cubes. Yeah, it's a good quality puzzle. I would suggest you might want to go out and get one. Next, I have a 5x5, another 5x5. This is a big QJ 5x5, and this is actually a really big 5x5. I'm not sure if you can really see, but yeah, it's really big. I'll compare it to my V5 in a second. But what's really cool about this 5x5 is if you get at the right spot, you turn these layers independently. That's pretty cool in my opinion, I guess. I like it. Yeah, I think that's pretty nice. Compared to my VQ 5, it is pretty big. It's quite a bit bigger. Just look at that, it's quite a bit bigger. And if you take a 3x3 next to it, compared to a VQ 5, the 3x3 isn't too bad. You know, it's around the same size, tiny bit bigger. 155 QB bigger. But if you put it next to the QJ, it just seems. It makes 3x3 look small. It makes 3x3 look pretty small. Yeah. Yeah. There's my 5x5s. Just somehow get them out of the camera. No, yes, there you go. Next, I have a Lan. This is the Rex Cube, Lan Rex Cube. It's a corner turning puzzle. So you turn the corners like this. So turn the corners. Yeah. Personally, I've only solved this puzzle once, and then I got too confident with it, so I tried to solve it again, and then I just kind of got stuck. Yeah, it's a fun puzzle to try and solve if you're trying to solve it by yourself, which I tried. It's pretty fun to solve if you have your own method, but it is pretty challenging as well because it's just I'm not used to corner turning puzzles like a Dino cube or other cubes like this, Rex cubes. Next, I have a Siamese cube. I just made this from 2 regular Rubik's brand cubes. just 2 regular Rubik's Brown cubes. Yeah, it doesn't turn too great. One side doesn't. One cube doesn't. But yeah, one does turn pretty good. One cube does turn really good. It doesn't corner. It corner cuts a tiny bit. Tiny bit. Maybe a bit closer. Yeah, not the best corner cutting, but at least it does. Definitely not the best corner cutting, but yeah, like I said, it does. Next, this is also a die and shine cube. This is the hexagonal die pyramid, I think, or something like that. Hexagonal pyramid. I just call it the diamond cube, because I find it easier. It looks kind of like the Sims diamond for me, like, you know, people who play Sims, they have like the diamond logo thing. But yeah, this puzzle turns pretty good. Turns really good. It is a shape-shifting puzzle, just by the way. So if you scramble it, you will get to a state where it just seems strange. Yeah, it's a fun puzzle to solve. Yeah, it's a good quality puzzle. And then I have Meffert's Gear Cube. This puzzle I find very, very entertaining to solve, just because of all the gears. They just interest me. The gears just seem to interest me in the way they move, and yeah, it just interests me in general. The gears. Yeah, it's a good quality puzzle. It turns pretty good, but I would not suggest finger tricking this. It just doesn't work. You just can't finger trick this at all. Then next I have the Rubik's Mirror Blocks cube. This is a decent puzzle. Its turning quality it's okay. It does, I don't know, it gets stuck. It doesn't catch, but it just, yeah, it's too much traction, I guess, against the other pieces. And it's also a shape-shifting puzzle. So if you turn it, you shape-shift it pretty easily, and then even after just 4 moves, it becomes pretty scrambled. And I'm not going to tell you how to solve this, because I would like you to figure that out on your own if you're going to get the cube, and I might post a tutorial eventually sometime. Next, I have a Lan Mastermorphix. Yep, I like the Mastermorphix from Lan. It's good quality. And I was going to solve this video, but then, yeah, I got lazy. Sorry about that, guys. But this is actually a 3x3 shape mod. You might not believe it, but it's a 3x3 shape mod. As you can see right here, we have the centerpiece, and you can see the cross as well. Yes, there we go. You can see the cross, and then corner. Strangely enough, this is also a corner, and this is also a corner. But you might think this is the center. Actually, this is the center. Well, this is center, and that's corner. So because it's a 3x3 shape mod, it does shapeshift. So if we turn it like this, it would, shapeshift. Yeah, it shapeshifts, and after a few moves, it does also get pretty scrambled. It's just kind of, yeah, it's a bit confusing. It was pretty hard to wrap my head around the first time I tried to solve it. But after that, I could do it. But yeah, it's a good quality puzzle. It turns really great. Next, I have a cube for you, 3x3x4. Another one of my cuboids. And this is a fully functional 3x3x4. But I know some people do make 3x3x4s at home or just by themselves. They're extended and they can shapeshift. But this 3x3x4, just no. It's fully functional, so you have to turn the layers completely. You can't shapeshift it at all. But yeah, it's a good quality puzzle. It does have kind of springy sound. Not sure if you can hear that, but yeah, it does sound quite a bit springy, which can get annoying sometimes. And then lastly, I have 2 more puzzles. My flower cube, yeah, I call it flower cube, and yeah, it's a good puzzle, and It's a fun puzzle to solve, but you know it can be slightly challenging sometimes because of the shape shifting as well. It does jumble as well, which means you switch pieces, which can get confusing. And last cube on my list is my Rubik's brand 4x4. It's a very great quality puzzle, as you can see. Um, it's yeah, I guess it's not. I mean, it's not bad, but yeah, it just breaks pretty easily if you just cube with it too hard, and it's just yeah. There's a ball core. I don't think you can see that very well. It's a black cube, but it does have a ball core. There you can see one of the screws. So it's a ball core, um, and yeah, it's not really a good quality puzzle in my opinion for its price. And then one of the pieces just fell out. So yeah, it's not the best puzzle for its price, but yeah, I guess it's a good beginner 4x4. So thank you for watching my cube collection videos, and hope subscribe or like and comment, doesn't matter, either one. Goodbye.